So there's different renditions of this dish all around the world. Different cultures have similar dishes with different names. You got your Italian baked eggs. The Spanish, Mexicans have huevos rancheros. The one I'm going to make today stems from a northern African region around Jerusalem, Egypt. I'm going to make it because I just like saying it. Here's shakshuka. Okay, so the full recipe to this dish is down in the description below. I'm actually, since it's just me, I'm gonna cut this recipe in half. So, first thing we're gonna want to do, I'm gonna take about grab another tomato. Take about a tablespoon of olive oil. Throw that in the pan and put that on a medium heat. Cooking. I'll take my onion. Again, I would be using one full onion, but cutting this recipe in half only means half of this. I'll finely dice this. Let me just say I threw half an onion in here, diced finely, and I also got about 3 cloves of garlic in there. I took 4 Roma tomatoes, cut them up roughly chopped. You don't have to have that super fine because it's going to break down in the pot anyway. From there I'm going to throw in a dash of salt. Break down. I'm just going to throw some pepper in there. Set this aside and we're going to concentrate on these onions for now. Alright, so once these onions are simmered, we're going to take a half teaspoon of cumin, throw that in there. Half teaspoon cayenne pepper. And I got a half teaspoon of thyme. Basically, just gonna throw those in and we're just gonna let that cook for another minute or so. You just want to get those aromatic kind of cooked into the onions. You want to do those before you throw the tomatoes in there. That way they get kind of smoked instead of boiled into the tomatoes. Alright. Once those are in there, we're going to take the tomatoes, we're going to throw those in. Alright. Those are going to take some time to simmer down. Let's speed them up. I'm going to take and put a top on that and we'll just let that simmer for a bit. Take this lid off periodically and stir these up. There's several different ways you can make this too. I'm using fresh tomatoes and onions. You can speed the process up. You can use canned tomatoes if you want to. Just use a can of crushed tomatoes or peeled, diced tomatoes. Alright, so I'm going to reduce this down to medium-low and simmer it. Stir that up. Alright, once those tomatoes start to break up and it's almost a sauce, I'm going to take about a tablespoon of tomato paste. Stir that in there. Another name I've heard these called, and I don't know if that's the actual translation of shakshuka, but I've heard these called eggs in purgatory. I'm going to take and crack these eggs. Try to make divets here. Not working really well. Take those eggs, put those in there. You don't want to stir them at all. We're just going to cover that up and let those simmer. And basically we're going to poach those eggs in the tomato sauce. Okay, so after a few minutes those eggs should be done. Sprinkle on some cilantro. Grated parmesan. And there you have shakshuka. I'm gonna get this plated up and we'll try it out. Okay, so for serving this, I got a let's get some good rustic bread. Found some at the market. Is a rosemary olive oil bread. Press that egg in there. And there it is. Shakshuka. Get some of these eggs. Try this out. Very good dish. A little spicy, but delicious. So, anyway, well, thank you for stopping by. If you like my video, please subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.